we're gonna do reading for 24 hours. I shall move. I will start watching people, I swear. Our Infinite Fates. This is actually my book club book. I'm not obsessed with it. It's not just like constantly reading, because if I was constantly reading, it'd be fun. No, please, just interrupt me. I wasn't talking. Hello and welcome back to another video. We've whipped the microphone out because I have a fan like right there, because it is so hot in the UK today. We're experiencing a bit of a heat wave in the UK at the moment, so it's so hot, so the fan is on, hence the microphone. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a video that's a little bit different from normal, and I've actually had this idea for a while, but now everyone started doing them, so I guess I don't really have the original person who did this because I don't know who it was, but we're going to do reading for 24 hours. I know everyone does this differently, like everyone has different rules, that kind of thing, so I'm going to quickly tell you mine and then we'll get into this video. I'm doing that we have a timer for 24 hours. Every time I read, obviously, we undo the timer, but I can pause it. I can sleep, I can go do other things. It just has to be 24 hours, and I'm giving myself the limit of 2 days. So today is Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. By the end of Thursday, I need to have my whole 24 hours done. And those are kind of like my only rules. Now, let's talk about what books I'm going to read. I have 4 lined up, but 3 of them already started. So actually, I may add to this, I may not need to, I'm not quite sure yet. The first one is my current Kindle read. It is Holy Island by L.J. Ross. It's like a little murder mystery. I'm about 50% of the way through it. I'm enjoying it, not as much as when I started, but I still am enjoying it, so I'm determined to finish it. Our Infinite Fates. This is actually my book club book, but I need to finish it for book club, so I literally only have that left, so this will be an easy, done quite quick. I have been tapping this one, as you see. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this at the moment. I think it's currently on like a 4 stars for me, but I'm really excited to finish this one. The next one is the one that I haven't started, and I'm very excited for this book. If you watched my vlog from when I spent some time at home, I actually found this in a charity shop, but I have been looking for this book. Well, not looking, but like I've been wanting to read this book for ages, ever since Sophie Jane Miller read it, and I was like, I need to read that book. It's The Wedding People by Alison Espach. I'm sorry if I've butchered that. From what I hear, it's like a contemporary fiction. I don't think it's a romance. It's about a girl or a woman who ends up staying at the same hotel as a wedding party. But that's literally all I know about it. So I'm really excited for this one. Again, it's nothing too crazy, but I think it could be a good read. And then the final book, I'm sure you already know what it is by now because I didn't shut up about it in any of my videos. Game of Thrones. Every time I show how far I've got, it doesn't look like it's moved. I do also have this on my Kindle, so if the book is getting a bit too heavy, literally, I can always move to my Kindle, but I'm determined to read this book in paperback. Like I said, I'm just over halfway through, and yeah, I found that things were really interesting at the start. About halfway through, I'm losing interest slightly. I know things are going to happen, which is what's keeping me invested, and I'm not going to give it up because this is now my like baby, my passion project. It's currently sitting on about a 3.5 stars, with definitely room to move up to 4 and 5. Those are my 4 books for these 24 hours. I have no like expectation of how much I'm going to read. I'm quite a fast reader, however with this I'm quite a slow reader, so yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm expecting to read. I'm not sure how much I'm going to read. Obviously it'd be really boring if I just sat in my room for this whole challenge, so I think we're going to start in here for a little bit. It's currently 11 o'clock, so I'm actually going to have some breakfast because I've not had breakfast yet. We'll probably do like an hour, a little bit in here, and then I'm going to head to a couple coffee shops. I might head to Bournemouth Gardens and sit and read in there for a bit, take my picnic blanket. I think that could be really fun. But yeah, we're going to start here, then move to a coffee shop, and then move to sitting outside. You may be thinking, Freya, you live by the beach, it's 30 degrees, why aren't you at the beach? Because everybody else and their nan is at the beach. Like when I tell you, the beach is so full because it is half term. Like you cannot move down there. I'm actually terrified of the beach at the moment, so I have not been, and I will not be going until half term is over. or the weather gets a little bit not as nice. Anyway, I'm gonna go and grab my breakfast and then we can start this little challenge. We have breakfast, it's just a bowl of Cocoa Pops, nothing crazy. I'm thinking we start with something a little bit lighter for this morning. So I'm thinking we finish our Infinite Fates first. Because I don't think it would take me too long. I've got that much left. This was actually my recommendation for book club, and I wasn't sure what to expect, but I am loving it. So I really recommend you go and pick up this book. It is full of twists and turns, and it's just such a layered story because you get flashbacks to the previous lives when they've met and like their interactions and stuff. Okay, the timer has to be 23:59:59 because that's as high as it goes. Finished my first book. It's been an hour and 3 minutes. Let me pull up that. We are now on 22 hours and 57 minutes. I think I give it 4 or like 4.5 stars. I don't think it's a 5, but it is up there because I really enjoyed it. The ending was good. Like, I think I wanted more and it was kind of heartbreaking, but it was good. I'm gonna pack up my bag and we're gonna head to, I think, Cafe Nero. I have a free drink like voucher, so I think I'm gonna use that. We'll see you at Cafe Nero. Okay, hello. Just got to Cafe Nero. Just got my drink, so I thought we'd give it a little taste test before I start reading. Tropical iced matcha. I'm intrigued. I love a mango matcha, so I'm kind of hoping it's a bit like that. That's good. Right, we need to catch up. It is so hot. Just come back. I got the bus back from like town. I got on the wrong bus first time, which isn't my fault. They've like basically, this isn't relevant, but half. As you saw, I went to Cafe Nero. I spoke to you a little bit there. I had the best time. I was there for like hour and a half, maybe longer. I actually couldn't tell you. If I figure it out, I'm trying to put it on screen now. And then I went to the park. I picked up some lunch. I got a little cheeky McDonald's and went to the park, which I took a couple clips, but it was honestly, it's so nice there. I have found one of my favourite little spots, and I just put my picnic blanket out and I sat there and I read for ages, and like I said, it was gorgeous. So I got a good chunk of this book done. Like, I managed to read, so I started on page 400 and I'm now on 562, so I only read 162 pages, which doesn't sound great when you say it out loud, but in this book it's very good. That's like a lot of pages. And I made the decision, I'm the artist, that I'm going to count audiobooks, otherwise I'm not sure if I'm going to get this done. So I listened to my audiobook the whole way home. So my current time, basically 19.5 hours. Oh, and then, sorry, I forgot I was going. I decided that I was going to go and get a little energy booster, a little fun drink. So I decided to go to the cafe near me and get another matcha. I got the strawberry and ice, white chocolate and strawberry ice matcha, which I have had before and I did really like. So anyway, and then I was there and I was waiting for my drink, and the lady who works there, who I love them there, she came out. She was like, look, we have a load of like cinnamon swirls that are gonna go off, like, would you want one for free? And I was like, yeah, if you're sure. And she was like, which one do you want? I was like, honestly, I don't care, whatever. And then she handed me this. Look at this thing. What the fuck? The plan is I'm going to keep reading, funnily enough. Let's just crack on with some reading. I'm going to stop this time lapse, but I will keep reading and I'll update you if anything happens. Also, my timer's over there, it's just charging, so. Okay, hello. I'm just taking a quick break. I've just put some washing on, so I've given myself like 30 minutes because that's about how long it takes. On 18 hours and 14 minutes left, so still quite a bit. I am getting through Game of Thrones. I literally have this much left, so I want to finish it, but my brain is also like, there's so much going on. I'm not sure if I can focus on it, but we're going to keep going with this for a little while. The hope is basically that from like 8:30 onwards, I literally just read until like 11, 12 o'clock, and that will get down like a good like 4 hours. That's still a lot, but then we'll be halfway no, we won't. Then we'll be almost halfway through. Okay, hello, another update for you. The time is now about 8:30 and I've just finished eating my dinner. Don't know why I said it like that. While I cooked it and ate it, I kept reading what's it called? Consider Me by Becca Mack. I'm 9% into Consider Me, flipping it, I cannot remember what it's called. So I think my plan is to just keep reading that tonight. 17 hours and 28 minutes left, so my hope is to get that down to 12 before I go to sleep. I might try and document what time I'm on before I fall asleep, but if I forget, I'll see you in the morning. Okay, this is the time, 1:10. And oh, hello, that's how long we have left on the timer. I am going to bed for 6 seconds, so that's how long we've got for tomorrow. More than I wanted, but it's not the end of the world. We can work with it. Hello, welcome to day 2 of this challenge. It's currently 9:44 in the morning, and this is what the time is on. I woke up around 9ish and I was listening to my audiobook while getting ready and kind of pottering about for a little bit. That's why we've gone down a bit from last night. I read on my Kindle for a little bit. I started reading Consider Me by Becca Mack. I was enjoying it, and then I found that it's free on Audible. Don't know how that works. So I decided to listen to the audiobook just kind of while I was laying around, and it kind of got worse. And I'm thinking it's because I was listening to an audiobook, but it just got like really cringy. And like, I know that's what you're kind of signing up for when you read like a sports romance type thing, and it's just really quite cringy, and I'm kind of not loving it. But I've got 12.5 hours left, which is longer than I would like. If I continuously read, I'll be done by 10:15 this evening. So this isn't finishing until like midnight tomorrow, at midnight, which is low-key fine. The Dallas Wings play at 1 a.m. like tonight / tomorrow morning, so I'll be up anyway. But that's like hopefully when we're gonna end this. Plan of action is I'm just gonna start reading. I think I'm gonna move back to Game of Thrones because I'm so close to the end and I'm so excited for it to like everything to come together because it's getting good. Let's get on with Game of Thrones, and when I finish that I will come back to you and we can come up with our next plan. Wow, guys, I just finished Game of Thrones. First things first, timer. We're on 9 hours and 21 minutes left, so it took me a good, I can't do that maths, a long time to finish that book. I really enjoyed it. I'd probably give it a 4 stars, but I'm gonna like sit on it for a little bit and think. I just find it quite slow because, like I said, so much is going on. Like, it's quite confusing and overlapping, so that's probably why it doesn't get a 5, but I am definitely going to try and read the next one. I just can't believe it. But yeah, the ending, so good though. I'm so excited to read the next one and to watch the show. That honestly is like what I'm most excited about. I will see you once I've decided what we're going to read next. The options are: Consider Me, I could keep reading. I also do have Holy Island, I could keep reading. Or We Start the Wedding People. Listening to Consider Me last night kinda like gave me the ick. So I'm not sure about that. Or like I said, we keep reading Holy Island. I might keep going on that because I have questions. And yeah, okay, decision is we're gonna read Holy Island for a little bit. I am 52% the way through that. It says I have 3 hours and 13 minutes left, so I think we're going to get a start on this. I fear this may roll into tomorrow, unfortunately. But let's get reading. This whole video is just me like this. I think I mentioned earlier that I need to do one, so I just went to the food shop, though I did listen to my audiobook when I did it. So we've gone down a bit. Honestly, I can't remember where we started this morning. It was like 12 and a half hours, something like that. We're now on 7 hours and 11 minutes, which isn't too bad, bar the fact that it is 4 p.m. Just made myself a little yogurt. It's actually a yogurt mug, isn't it? Not a yogurt bowl, but covered it in fruit, which I just bought and I'm very excited about. I read Holy Island for a bit, like I said I would, and I'm not obsessed with it. I'm not sure. Like, at times I'm invested, but also at times I'm not, so not sure what to do with that. I might try keep going at Holy Island for a little bit, and then we can convene in like half an hour if I'm still not obsessed with it. I just finished it. I finally finished this book. Right, quick little debrief on it. How many stars am I giving it? 3.5. I enjoyed it, yes. It was a bit too long for me. Very like, it wasn't my favourite. Yeah, probably 3.5 stars, and I probably won't continue this series. Just not for me, not my thing. This is one of the first like murder mysteries I've read in a while, so I now know that they're not my cup of tea really. Timer wise, we are on under 5 hours. We're on 4 hours, 56 minutes and 56 seconds. So it's 6:36. I'm gonna read for like another half hour, 45 minutes. Then I'm gonna go make myself some dinner. I'll read while I eat, and then I'll catch back up with you after that. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I failed. I didn't fail, but I said I was gonna read for like half an hour and then make my dinner. I didn't. I doom scrolled for half an hour, and now I'm making my dinner and I still don't have my book in my hand. All this to say, this challenge will definitely be continuing tomorrow. I'm just gonna make my dinner, eat it, and then I will start the wedding people, I swear. Eventually. It is now the next day. As you can probably tell, I'm not sure. I don't remember the last time I spoke to you last night, so about that. I definitely underestimated how long this was gonna take me, and I kind of just crashed out last night and it didn't read a whole lot. I did have a get start on the wedding people, and I think I've got about an hour left on the timer, so my plan is to do that now, get out of the way, finish our 24 hours. So I'm really enjoying this book. I've not read a whole lot of it, but I'm really enjoying it. So we're gonna crack on with this. I'm gonna finish this hour, and then I'll come back and give you my final thoughts and finally end this video because I feel like it's been going on for ages. Okay, we've finished it. What the flip? Let me give you my thoughts, my conclusion from this. Good thing is we finished 3 books, which is good, plus read like 70% of Consider Me, so we've added 3 books to my yearly goal thing, and plus I started a book that I'm really enjoying. Obviously not finished it yet, but I'm actually going to keep reading this tonight, I think, and I had fun. I am glad I did it because it kind of, not necessarily forced myself to read, but forced me to spend a decent amount of time reading instead of just doing like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. I enjoyed that part of it. I just didn't like the time pressure of it. It's so silly, but like my brain was like, oh, I've got to get it done. But actually it should have been more of a fun challenge, so maybe that's my fault instead of the challenge's fault. 24 hours of reading is done. I'm very happy about that. So this is where this video ends. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. Again, please don't forget to subscribe, maybe like, maybe leave a comment if you're feeling nice, and I will see you in my next video.